Hello, in this video I will give you my impression on Dagr and Pathfinder, specifically Dagr's build and Pathfinder usage. I will show you later what you can do with Pathfinder, but for now let's talk about Dagr's build. There are two ways to go with Dagr's build. First solution is to consider Distant Counter tank build. My problem with it is that Brave Ike already exists. To be honest, Brave Ike didn't age well, and he is not very scary today, and yet he can do so much more than Dagr. He is more flexible. He can combine damage reduction with no seed disrupt, damage reduction with no follow-up, damage reduction on top of another damage reduction B-slot. Even considering Dagr during her bonus week, I still believe Brave Ike outperforms Dagr in every ways. Another problem with using Dagr as a main carry is that you are probably not maximizing the utility of Pathfinder. And if you are not going to use her anyway, she is just a sitting dog providing you with 5 resistance, no supportive abilities. However, a second solution is to consider this current build, which makes Pathfinder a lot more relevant. I would highly suggest Galeforce. Attack speed push, Wings of Mercy, pretty good on her, or you can also keep Sun Twin. Life and Death is an interesting alternative to attack speed push, but the most important thing to keep in mind, even Tempest. Do not try furthering Time's Pause, it is probably not worth it. I would say Pathfinder shines the most with offensive tactics involving great movement. In other words, Tempest. I find this build relevant and interesting. There is a reason for this. I believe in either range offense it is very important to diversify your strategies. You can have 3 slots dedicated to tanking strategies, but I would suggest at least dedicate 1 slot to one more dynamic offensive strategy. Something involving a mixture, for example, a mixture of hit and run tanking, Galeforce hit and run, Galeforce tanking. If you still do not understand what I mean by that, there is a player called ExKalibur. What he is doing is completely out of this world. I find his videos very inspiring. You will learn a lot from his content. You have a link in the description. And you will also find 2 links in the description introducing Galeforce. One is from Deus Ex Shadow Player, another is from KinoSei. Those 2 players, what they do is beyond crazy. Amazing. You have to watch them. Really. So having said that, let me now introduce you to the Pathfinder Galeforce. Before we start, I have to make it clear. This is not a full-fledged Galeforce. So do not panic if you are not accustomed to Galeforce. You only need 1 unit, main unit, Galeforcing everything. Here you have Dagr. I have Anna with Galeforce Flashing Blade as well, but Galeforce is not required on Anna. You can work without Galeforce. An alternative is to use, for example, Ninja Massacre, Moonbow, Flashing Blade 4, Darting Blow, or Swift Sparrow Seal. You quad, you kill. As long as Anna kills, you should be fine. At the end, what you want to do with Anna, for example, is to block some units from killing Kagero. Kagero here should be the unit who wants to initiate with Disarm Trap. Disarm Trap is very useful but not mandatory. You can work without Disarm Trap. Another range unit I have very interesting is Legendary Lucina. someone like Lucina or Chrome really shine with Pathfinder tactics because of their assist, future vision, and change the future. Pure gold. This makes Lucina and Chrome god tier for either race offense. So I will say it here again, those units are very good. I used Chrome every water season because of his assist, and now 2 days ago I got my first Lucina, and then later another copy of Lucina. Now she's +1, and from now on I am going to use Lucina every wind season. This is how good future vision is, god tier. So now let me show you what you can do with Pathfinder if you fully commit to this kind of tactics.
Can't decide. Yes. Yes. Got him. Yes.
So I am going to use air, repositioning Dagr forward. This allows
Death's caress.
Kagero to move free space and kill Chrome. And this is why you should keep Tempest
If you say
on
so.
Dagr. See what she can do?
Right,
This is only possible with Tempest. It combines so well with Pathfinder.
Maybe.
Now I dance Kagero, she kills Eliwood. And now as you can see, I am going to protect Kagero.
Got him.
So Hell cannot attack Kagero. She has to attack either Anna or Dagr, but both can easily survive Hell. So in this situation, Galeforce on Anna wasn't needed.
Can't decide.
Lucina did nothing here, but you can probably imagine the galaxy brain moves you can achieve with future vision, right? Speaking of which, if you had
Do it.
legendary Chrome, there is something interesting you can do. Let's say you had Kagero here and Dagr here before you initiate the attack, and Chrome instead of Lucina. You use change the future, repositioning
Yes.
Dagr forward right here, and now
Let's
Chrome
do it.
will be able to move free space, and Kagero here also will move free space. This is how crazy this kind of assist could be for Pathfinder tactics. Another interesting unit that you can use eventually is a unit which shares actually with Dagr. It's Freya. I believe Freya works well along with Dagr, even though they share same strength and weakness. They kind of overlap, but that doesn't mean they cannot work well together. So let me show you something.
Yes.
So now, let's assume when you attack with Dagr, for some reason she is badly hurt. And you do not want her to attack Dagr because she will otherwise one-shot Dagr. So you want to retreat. You can do this, allowing now Freya to have 4 movements. She one-shot Eliwood.
Good morning.
And now
Let's go.
you allow Anna
Let's go.
to do the dirty job.
Yes.
What you have achieved here is that you have protected Dagr and Kagero from Hell. So Hell has to attack either Anna or Freya. And she cannot kill either Anna or Freya. So I think by now you understand the idea. Like I said before, it is very important to consider different strategies, diversify your team slots in either raids or fence.
If you say so.
Pathfinder actually provides you with more flexibilities when it comes to offensive tactics. It is very good if you use Pathfinder this way. Obviously, it is not for everyone. It requires some practice, but it is still workable. So, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Of course, thanks for watching.